Hello all, I'm Brett Carroll, and today I'm going to be explaining to you why we should raise the minimum wage. I think everybody would agree with me that a little bit more money in our pockets would be far from a bad thing. Money can get you many things like notebooks, cookies, stuff like that. So when working a minimum wage job, wouldn't it be great to get paid even more of that money? What if I told you it's not only beneficial for us as a society, but it's also good for our economy? Higher minimum wages have shown to lower unemployment rates in both adults and youth. Raising the minimum wage will give more money to the people that will feed the money right back into our system. The raise in wage would bring many people who are stuck living in poverty into the light of stability. I am somebody who will be in search of a job within the next year, something like at Burger King, and find that the minimum wages are extremely small. In other countries, the unemployment rate has remained lower because people are being paid more money for minimum wage jobs, like at Burger King. Unemployment is a worldwide issue, but some countries have lower unemployment rates than others. Countries that have both a lower youth and adult unemployment rate pay minimum wage workers more money. Countries like Germany and Switzerland both have higher minimum wages and a lower unemployment rate. According to John Komlos, an economic professor at the University of Vienna, Germany has an unemployment rate of 4.2% in adults and a youth unemployment rate of 7.7%. In the United States, adult unemployment rate is at 4.9% and youth unemployment rate is at 10.1%. Minimum wage in Germany is $9.60, while in the United States, minimum wage sits at $7.25. Germany is only one of the countries in which a raise in minimum wage has proven to lower both unemployment rates. Switzerland is another country that has an increased minimum wage and a lower unemployment rate. In Switzerland, the adult unemployment rate is at 3.04%, while their youth unemployment rate sits at 3.3%. The minimum wage for unskilled workers there remains at $10.42. In our country, unemployment is a huge problem and a scary reality for many. Although many people claim that raising minimum wage takes jobs away from our teenagers, it's pretty clear that with more pay, adults and teenagers are both benefited and there are more jobs. Giving more money to these people who work these jobs will help the economy grow even more quickly. More money for the lower middle class would only do good things for our economy. According to Marshall Arbach, a senior at Roosevelt University and a man who has 28 years of experience in making investments, if the money goes to people who aren't rich, then more of it will be put back into the system more quickly. However, if the money goes to someone who is already rich, they're more likely to invest it or hoard it. These lower class workers would purchase more items with the extra money, which would lead to an increase in sales and growth in economy. Many people who oppose this believe in trickle-down economics. This plan benefits the rich and believes that the lower class will benefit from their spendings. However, it's clear that the rich are only going to take that money and put it into investments or hoard it, not spend it. So that way, the economy would not grow as quickly, and the money would not flow back into the system. A raise in pay would help many people get out of the darkness of poverty. Many people could get on track financially if they were paid a few more dollars an hour. According to Robert Reach, a former labor secretary, the raise in minimum wage by $3 would pull around 900,000 people out of poverty. Pulling all these people out of poverty would in turn raise the sales and help the economy grow even more quickly. Also, these people in poverty would have to rely less on government safety nets because of their increased income. This would lead to less government money going towards these safety nets and more of it going towards things like schools and roads. Even though there are many benefits to raising minimum wage, many people still oppose it. Many people believe that minimum wage jobs are not supposed to be something that can be used as a way to support a family or certain lifestyle. These people believe that these jobs are only there to give our youth experience in the workforce. Political author Ira Stoll points out that there are many places to buy property in the world. From there, she goes on to explain how there are places that people can support themselves with current minimum wage. Not all parts of the country pay the same for their minimum wage. Therefore, those who are unskilled must find a place to live that has a good minimum wage. We should not be confined to certain areas of the world because of our limited skills. With all this evidence showing that raised minimum wage will only benefit our country, it makes perfect sense to raise the amount we receive for doing our jobs. Raising minimum wage will help our citizens become unemployed. Raising our minimum wage will help funnel money through our economic system and make it stronger. Raising the minimum wage will help pull our citizens from the tight grip of poverty. We cannot leave these lower class people behind, while those who are in the upper classes continue to keep the money out of the economic system. In the end, we must think, what can we do with $3 more an hour? These $3 can be the difference between a warm meal or going to bed with an empty stomach for many families in our country. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day. Bam!